what's up, everybody? The doctor's in the house, dying and all, but I'm here. Just so you know, I don't know how long this show is going to last. I'm slowly getting my voice back. I sound like crap. I'm practically dying over here, but we're going to roll through it. So forgive me for the coughing and sounding like shit, but we'll get through it. Yeah, I'm going to be drinking a lot of Gatorade. But I figure I say, hey, you know, I was debating about canceling tonight's show just because it is going to be a struggle. I'm not going to lie about that. It's going to be a struggle. But we're going to do it. I do have, well, I took video. I don't even know. I didn't take a lot of video from Six Flags on Black Friday because it's like, I didn't really need to do overkill. Yeah, I do look rough. I need to get a haircut. I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. I've actually been doing what I call self-care for once. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not known. Ask anybody that truly, really knows me. I go. I could have 10 minutes of life left, and I'm going to be doing something with that 10 minutes and struggle no matter how much I got to do. I figure I'll sleep and rest when I die. That's just how it is. But I know it sounds stupid, and I know a lot of people wish they had the luxury I did. But I've been working half days at the office and then half day at home. I know not a lot of people have that option. I'm lucky enough that I do. So I get up in the morning, I go to work, I leave by 12, 1 o'clock. And then I, come home, take more medicine, and then handle all the calls. I mean, I never have to go to the office if I never want to. But if I do that, I'll never work. And then my company would go out of business. So we don't want that. So I figure, at least probably till the end of the week, that's what I'm going to do. But no, I didn't really take a lot of footage from Black Friday because there was really not much there wasn't really anything different from opening weekend. So, I mean, the only difference was, Pandemonium opened, and I did bump into Charles. Charles was there. We watched Holiday Wishes together. We hung out a little bit, and then he went, he took off back home, but it was good to see Charles. Sorry. But yeah, so that's what, I rode Pandemonium. Actually, when I got off Pandemonium, Charles was walking around the side over by Blizzard River. That was funny. Bumping into him. So it wasn't really much of a vlog. I have stuff I wish and I considered as such for the users portion of the Holiday Harmonics show. I got understills and video. Hey, I'll go over it tomorrow, see what we got, see what we can make out of it. See, I hate tea. Tea to me is disgusting. I'd rather die than drink tea. I can't stand it in any form, iced, hot, flavor. I can't stand the taste of tea. I think it's disgusting. There's no amount of cream or sugar. You know what I'm saying? It's I'd rather die than drink tea. Oh yeah, I got mine. I didn't build them yet. I'm gonna make a video on that. But I got Superman. We got Superman the Ride. And we got Wicked Cyclone. Now, yes, I haven't built them yet. But this is what it looks like before building. That's basically all the pieces you're going to take and build. Has your instructions. The funny thing it says, you need a nail clipper. So, get a nail clipper. Do all that. Oh, this is the base for the coaster. Excuse me. So, but what I am going to do is I'm going to, maybe next week, I'm trying not to use my voice as much, but, oh, sorry guys. But yeah, the, I'm going to eat one of these lifesavers. So Saturday, Pandemonium went down early. Batman went down around 6 as well. Well, that sucks. I'm glad I got my ride on it when I did. No wait. Got on it. It was running. But like I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'll make a video for each. You know, like how to build. And then show it. And it's probably going to be a how to screw this thing up. Because when it comes to these weird little models, I suck at them. No matter how good the directions are, I figure a way to mess them up. I always do. Always, always, always do. I don't know why, but when it comes to that kind of stuff, I am stupid. I don't know why. Probably if I'm smart, I'll let Devin build it. Devin will probably do it right. I hope. But for those that want to get them, I mean, over the weekend they had the 50% off sale for all members. If you have Diamond Elite, you get 50% off. And I paid $35 for the two. If not, if you have a discount, comes to 70, whatever. $70, $71, whatever, for the two of them. So if you figure the model's going to sit on this thing, and it's going to be, so it's going to be that big. Let's see. So it's bigger than my head. What about this way? It's about as big as my fat head. So, and then you can plop it on your desk, wherever you like to plop it. Hopefully not plop it in the toilet, but you can still plop it. It'll be fine. It'll be good. All right, so this week, this show may only last an hour. I don't know. We'll see how long my voice holds up. If I say I'm leaving abruptly, that means I'm probably going to have a cough attack and I need to go chill. So please don't take offense if I cut the show early. I do have a decent amount to talk about. And it seems like a lot of it's kind of Disney-esque, I guess. I mean, it's Six Flags stuff, a Member Appreciation Day. One thing that I like to announce, I wish I could do it in a better voice, but we hit 850 subscribers the other day. I'm going to record a video tomorrow, announce the winner, because I haven't done that yet. And then the winner's going to get the box. And then we're going to march on to 900. I found so much shit to give away, you have no idea. I think I probably have enough shit to give away to all 850 subscribers. That's how much shit I got. I'm not even joking. I didn't realize how much crap I had. It's just been in bins and stuff. I'm like, I need to get rid of this shit. I mean, it's doubles, triples, weird shit, park banners I'm never going to hang. There's all kinds of stuff that's inside. I got like 4 huge totes full of crap. I honestly could make another 50, 100 boxes. Maybe not 800, but I could probably at least make 50 to, depending upon how big I make the boxes. I could have a lot of crap. So, we finally hit the mark. I'm glad that people are, more and more jumping on what I call the little baby SFNEOnline bandwagon. And I know it's weird. We're a New England, channel, and probably for most of the month is going to be Disney shit. That's how much video I took while I was down in IAPA. I have, since I came back from IAPA and releasing videos, let's see. Or maybe it didn't update because it's saying 851 subscribers on my end. It says plus 14 in the last 28 days. That's what it says on my end anyway. Regardless. But it says 8:51. Which is weird. It says 8:44. Well, I looked today. I haven't looked at... hang on. Let me do this. There's notifications. You know, there's a bunch. People. Subscribers. So I probably had some drop off and then come back on, or however. I don't know how it works. But yeah. That's what it says now. Huh. Or maybe it has, because sometimes it doesn't update. That's so weird. It says 8:44, but when I go to current subscribers, it says 8:51. That's so weird. It says, what up? You found on Saturday at Hollywood Parking can still use an all-season Flash Pass if you have one. They give you a VIP wristband instead of the Q-Bot. You have to get a wristband at the membership plaza. That's so weird. I would never think to use a Flash Pass because, especially up here in New England, it's what do you call it? It's cold because you can't. Most people aren't riding rides. It's not as busy as like Fright Fest, the summertime. Probably not even as busy as springtime. Well, it might be. I don't know. I don't go all the time, so I don't know. But I don't know. I don't see any need for a Flash Pass in New England anyway. Other parks probably, maybe Texas or Great Adventure. I'm sure those places are still busy. Here, there's no need for one. Yeah, because what do you call it? Flash Pass building's not even open. That's funny, though. Who would ever thought to have that? Yeah, that's crazy. That's cray-cray. Yeah, the YouTube channel analytics thing, it takes a little bit to update. Because, like, let me see. I don't know if this is going to work. But let's see if it works. Oh, wait. Let's just, hang on. Give me a sec. That way you guys can see. Wait. Shit. Come on. Undo. Come on. There we go. There we go. I'm going to show you. Not that anybody cares if it is or not, but I don't care. But I don't know if you can see that, but it says 8:51. That's just for me just showing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yes, I'm acting dumb. You know what I notice when I'm sick? I really act really dumb when I'm sick. Hang on, tightening the camera back up. Ah! Yes, I'm acting dumb. Just the way I like it. Oh, this arm sucks. It's jigging, it's wigging. There we go, it's there. I still got a Christmas tree, if you can see, whatever, there we go, to put up. I don't really care. So, there you go. Yeah, Pandemonium is like the only thing that gets a line. You think it's going to get busier at Harley Quinn later in the month? It's freezing. Oh, yeah, the weekend before. Yeah, I can see that. People all in the Christmas spirit trying to get down with it, you know? I guess I could see that. All right, so as we're talking about holiday in the park, we went on Black Friday. So, like I said, when I met up with Charles, we went and watched, what do you call it, Holiday Wishes again. Well, I did. I don't know if Charles... No, that was the first time Charles watched it. I don't know what he thought about it. I liked it. I still liked it the second time. Even Jessica liked it because I went with Jessica, myself, and the two boys. I actually got Devin to go. Alyssa stayed home. Like I showed you, we bought the Nano coasters. We saw the lights. We went on Pandemonium. We rode Harley Quinn. I think those were the only rides that we rode. You know, we got our hot chocolate. We ate some food. She got a grilled cheese and a, what is it, tomato soup or something. She was like, the best thing Six Flags has. They need to have it all year round. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I go in the wintertime to, you know, chill out, look at lights, eat some food. Frost was about 2/3 full for last show, maybe 75%. Granny's was slammed. Midways were okay. Looked like the coasters had station weights. Based off Batman and Dark Knight, Justice League was just outside. Like, I could see Great Adventure obviously being busier for Holiday in the Park. New England gets its time. I mean, if you get a nice day, you're gonna get, you know, decent crowds. See, it's weird for me to kind of like I can't compare Frost to this show just because it's two different types of shows. It's not even in the same realm. Now, not saying that one's better than the other. And I loved Frost. And I love this one. No, you just get in line and you can get in Frost. You know, like you, Charles, I'm glad that they actually had a show. Because imagine having a year without a show. That would suck. That would suck. I don't know. I like Holiday Wishes. I like the storyline. I think it's great. You know, so like I said, it is what it is. You could either not have Frost and nothing, or not have Frost and have Holiday Wishes. I know some people are kind of upset, and I get it, because Frost was a really good show. I'm never going to take that away from it. But we got this, and they didn't do a bad job. So I'll take it, and yeah, Frost is magic and acrobats. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the magical acrobat shows, but I agree. Me personally, I like the story-based shows more myself. You know? It's, I don't know, I enjoyed it. Jeremy likes to eat waffles. Jeremy, I'm glad you like to eat waffles. I'm so glad that you love to eat waffles. But yeah, so like I said, I mean, I guess it really depends. If you like the magic and acrobat things, and you're not, because there's some story-based stuff I can't stand. It's like when I go on cruise ships or Broadway, I fall asleep. Like when the first cruise I went on, we watched Cats, the musical. I passed the hell out. It was in the middle of the day. Wasn't at night. Wasn't like I was out in the sun all day. It was like, I don't know, a 1 o'clock show, and I was passed out. Cats singing in my ears, and One time, another cruise I went on, I saw We Will Rock You, a Queen, based off a Queen show. Passed right out during loud rock thing. And I just pass out and just go to sleep. It's like nap time. I'm not totally into story-based shows. I guess like this one, Frost, or even the one that they had for Halloween, Hell's Bells. I stayed awake. I don't know. Yeah, having the heat was definitely good too, because it was cold. I'm not gonna lie, it was cold. Because it was funny. It was like I woke up that Friday morning and my voice was starting to get kind of funky. But by the time I got home Friday night and like woke up on Saturday, my voice was gone. Like I couldn't even talk this loud. And then we had to go to Foxwoods Saturday, and that was rough. And I just felt like death. Yesterday, I felt like death. I slept from like 5 o'clock in the afternoon until 1 a.m. on the couch, and then woke up and went to bed at like 2. And this week just hasn't been kind to me, so it's been rough. It's been very, very rough. So we talked about that. All right, so let's get into all this other crazy stuff, because we are going to talk about Rise of the Resistance, because that they had a media event yesterday. I don't know how many of you caught the dedication tonight. That was awesome. But let's first talk about Hollywood Studios, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Announcement date yesterday they gave for March 14th. That's going to open. Also for Walt Disney World, Galactic Star Cruiser is going to open early 2021. It's basically like a cruise style vacation for 2 days. You're at this place. It's all immersive to do with Star Wars. And there's a lot of crazy things. It's very immersive, very expensive, especially for 2 days. But you stay at it, you do Star Wars things, and then eventually you leave it. So it depends if you want to spend the crazy money to be stuck in a hotel for 2 days. And hopefully, for someone like me that likes to smoke, hopefully I can leave and go outside to go smoke. I don't know how that works. What else did I put? All right, so let's talk Rise of the Resistance. Oh, yeah, I had the heat right on my butt, Charles. I had the heat right there. Yeah, whatever thing I saw I saw the 14th. Unless that thing that I was shown was wrong, and it could be, but that's what I saw. It was the posted thing I saw said the 14th. Yeah, it's crazy expensive for the hotel. Like, put it this way, if I'm doing it, it might be like a me and Jessica thing and leave the kids at home. Like, I don't want to spend $5,000 a night per person. The kids can suck my ass for $1,000 a night, and they probably wouldn't even enjoy it. Well, I think Devin would, Jeremy would kind of enjoy it. Alyssa doesn't really know anything about Star Wars. The kids can stay home. I mean, Jessica probably wouldn't really. You know what? I'm going to go by myself, and everybody can kiss my butt, and I'm going to go to the hotel like a loser by myself. Yeah, 10 G's for me. That's just not going to happen. I'm not spending 10 grand for 2 nights to bring my ungrateful children. Well, let's just put it this way. I would rather go with one of my friends. So I only paid the $1,000. Well, $2,000 and not more than that. I sound like a cheapskate, but I want to make sure I enjoy it. Some might not enjoy it as much as I do, but I would enjoy it. I would want to do all kinds of Star Wars things. I just don't want to spend 10 grand to do Star Wars things. Not gonna happen. Uh-oh. My camera's moving. Whoa. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. What's going on with my camera? It's just like taking off. All right, let me fix this stupid thing. It just... Let's see. Okay, camera went crazy there for a second. That's kind of funny. Camera's good for right now. See what happens when you mess with it? DuckTales is awesome. You know what's not awesome? Drinking Gatorade with a Lifesaver mint flavored Lifesaver in your mouth. That's not awesome. Children, don't try that at home. I don't recommend it. It tastes like crap. It does. It's horrible. I'm trying to like keep hydrated and help my throat with a mint. It's not working out too good. It's really not. Speaking of being sick and stuff, my brother went through this like a few weeks ago. He called me. He was on the job. Called me to check something. And he goes, "Oh, you sound like Steve-O today, you know, from Jackass." And he goes, "You know what you need?" He goes, "You need not to talk. And go rest." And he goes, "See you later. Bye." He just hung up. I was dying. Because he knew I couldn't talk. Did I ever go to Lake Compound's Christmas? Yeah, I went a couple years ago. I went. I didn't go last year. I went the year before. Lake Compound's Christmas event. It depends what you're looking for a Christmas event. Because a lot of people get upset when they go to Lake Compound's thinking like there's going to be some big coasters open or something, which there isn't. The kiddie coaster is usually open, but it's mostly the kiddie rides. There's not a lot of big rides. Yeah, it sucks, but I try not to cancel shows. I try not to. I mean, if I have to, I have to. And I was really on the fence about canceling this. I was like, I got to do it. Rise of the Resistance open. Well, it opens tomorrow, and people have been talking about it, and I've been watching video. I'm like, we got to talk about it. I'm like, I don't want to wait a week, you know? I mean, we can talk about it next week when we see, like, public reaction and in case something stupid happens. I don't know. Or maybe nobody cares and nobody wants to ride it and it's a big flop. I don't know. But for Lake Compounds, if you've never been, for those that don't know much about Lake Compounds, it's the home of Boulder Dash, the wood coaster on the mountain there. That's obviously not open for the holiday lights. They have a lot of beautiful lights. They have their train ride, and as you go along the train ride, it's decorated. They got all their kiddie rides open. No big rides. They got the car ride, Zoomers. They got their Twister ride. They got bumper cars. They got the carousel. They got food. They got hot chocolate. They got fire pits. It's like going to a Christmas display with some kiddie rides. They got the flyers open too, I think. If you're looking for more than that, don't go, because you're going to be pissed off. I mean, when I go to these Christmas places, because I want to look at the lights, I'm not really I know it sounds stupid, but I'm going to look at lights and do Christmas things. Yeah, I'm going to get on a ride. Oh, you live in Miami, Jason? So why did I think you lived in, like, Orlando? Why did I think that? But you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, when I'm doing Christmas things, you know, I'm going to a park for Christmas stuff. I mean, unless it's like Disney or SeaWorld or something, I'm going for Christmas lights and stuff, but I'm going to go ride rides. But up here, it's so cold, you don't want to ride rides. I mean, you do, but you don't want to because when you get on them, you're freezing your ass off. For me, like I rode Harley Quinn on Friday, and that was a cold friggin' ride. Like I was dying. It was cold. You know what I'm saying? It was cold. I would have rather been in the heat. You know, I'm not one for the cold anymore, man. I like the heat. That's why I like Florida. That's why I want to live in Florida. I just want to be in the heat. I don't want to deal with this cold crap. I don't want to deal with none of that snow. Trust me, I was pissed. Yesterday morning, I was outside at 5:30. Dying, mind you, sick. Shoveling my driveway. I could fit 6 cars in my driveway. There's only 2 in it, but I could fit 6 cars in the driveway. You know, like 2 side by side, so you get how big. It's a big, but it's not big. The point of the story was I was dying. I got Jeremy to help me when he got home from school. So we did that, did more. I wasn't expecting the amount of snow I got yesterday. The other day, it was, it snowed a little bit on Monday. I'm so sick of the snow. I don't want to deal with it. I'll be where it's warm. Like this is where I want to be. I want to be where it's warm. I'm telling you right now, if my company folded and went bankrupt today, I would pack up my shit. I would sell as much as I could, and I would move to Florida. Whether anybody liked it or not, that's where I'd move. I'd go find a job down there, stop my life over from zero, and go to Florida. That's where I would go. And I would go enjoy my life that way. With the heat. None of this cold stuff. But anyway, the whole point of me before going off was, what do you call it? Up here in the Northeast, it's cold. I want to be warm. I go check out the lights. I go sit by the fires. I eat some s'mores. I have some hot chocolate. Try to stay warm. Go into gift shops to stay warm. Or the shows or whatever. Once in a blue moon, I get brave and I go out and I get cold. But I try to stay warm. It's tough. It's really tough up here anyway to stay warm. Doesn't matter how warm you dress, you're still going to be freezing. Now, the cool thing is, and I should have had an arm, I can't stand this mint anymore. Saturday in the morning, my big box came in the mail. I have new Hornapalooza hats. I had 4 coats made. And the coats are really hot. They're really warm. I could have really used that Friday. When I was at the park, I could have used it. But the coats are badass. The new beanie hats are badass. It's badass. All right, so anyway, Rise of the Resistance. Enough of my baloney. So, I don't know how many of you got spoiled and wanted to watch it. I wanted to watch it. I wanted to see what the ride did. And I got to see what the ride did. Now, I know Jason of Paradise was messaging me earlier on Twitter, and I agree with him. This ride changes the game. The ride does a lot for the theme park industry. The ride is really a game changer. It can definitely stand up against the Harry Potter crap. And I call it crap because I'm not a fan of the movies. I hate the movies. I love Hogwarts Castle Ride. I love Hagrid's Gringotts Bank and Kiss My Butt. I wish they could rip that out and put something different. Excuse me. But regardless, just by watching Rise of the Resistance, that ride looks sick. Just the stuff it does, the technology used, the effects used. That's great. That's nothing to sneeze at. I think I was telling Jason, I said, look, I said, now there's no excuse, at least anyway, for Universal and Disney to put out crappy rides. There's no reason to. Unless you're being a cheap ass. What Disney did with that ride, all parks should stand up, bow down, and try to do better. Now, I get it. Cedar Fair, Six Flags, they ain't got that kind of dough to do that. But if they took even a small portion budget of what Disney did, used whatever IPs they got and do something good. The whole thing, what I'm trying to get is, I'm trying to see is other parks besides Disney and Universal step up to the plate and not just sit with a roller coaster with cardboard cutouts. Like, step it up. You want to be a theme park. What Universal and Disney and even SeaWorld do, that's a theme park. What Cedar Fair and Six Flags does is not a theme park to me. If your best is putting cardboard cutouts and signs and go, we're a theme park, you're not a theme park. I don't care what characters you got. I could go buy costumes and go put a trash can in the middle of a parking lot and go, here's a theme park. Come play with, here's my Oscar the Grouch. Go play with him, but I got a theme park. I'm going to roll you around in a trash can. But that's basically Six Flags and Cedar Fair. When you want to compare Disney, Universal to everybody else, well, everybody else is the trash can trying to be Oscar the Grouch in the middle of the parking lot. That's what Star Wars just did to everybody else. It's truly what it is. That's how I feel anyway. I don't know what you guys feel, but that's how I feel. I feel that everybody else is just a trash can being kicked around the parking lot. There has to be a way for parks to stop. I mean, I get it. You want to keep your operational budget down. You want to try to give you your bang for your buck. Spend the least amount to get the people in. But eventually people are going to go, well, this place sucks. You know, the more people that see this kind of stuff and they see attractions getting built, they're like, well, I mean, first, you know, Six Flags and Cedar Fair and stuff like Kennywood and Lake Compounce and Holiday World and Hershey, they don't got the kind of dough to do what Disney does. So you gotta kind of knock expectations down quite a bit. But they do have the money to do better than what they're doing. Hey, what's up, Tom? They do have the money. All these parks, say on an average year, each park spends say $2 million. Not a roller coaster. Say it's $2 million a year on a ride or an attraction. At a Six Flags or a Cedar Fair or a Kennywood or where, say it's $2 million. Just say that. Double that budget. Just for theming. How much theming can you stack in for another $2 million? I'm sure you can pack in more theming to a ride for $2 million. Right? You got to be able to. You know, I know they're not going to build a ride for $4 million and spend $50 million on theming. We'll spend $2 million on a ride and spend another $2 million on theming. Enough of this cardboard cutout crap. Disney just crapped all over the industry just with this one ride. It took a big steaming pile of a dump and they went, F you, we're the king. Back off, bitches. That's what they just did with Rise of the Resistance. And Universal did it with Hogwarts and Hagrid's. They just gave everybody the middle finger and was like, hey, your move now. I mean, that's how I feel. I'm not saying that's what it is. This is how I feel is what they did. I don't know what you guys think, but let me tell you. That's what it looks like from my end. That's what it looks like. All right, what do we got on? What else we got on here? All right, we talked about that. All right, so there's Six Flags New England is a Member Appreciation Day on December 7th, which is this Saturday. I can't go, but if anybody goes, let me know. But this is what you're going to get if you do go to Six Flags New England this Saturday. Exclusive ride time from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Ride the Carousel New England Express with all your favorite holiday in the park characters. From 1 to 2, you're going to get story time with Mrs. Claus. Enjoy reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" in the Member Plaza. From 7 to 7:30, members will get an exclusive character meet and greet with Princess Crystal and Jack Frost in Kringle Lane. And then, this would be my favorite part. From 7 to 8 p.m., members can enjoy a members-only fried dough bar at the Main Street Gazebo. Excuse me. So go to the gazebo from 7 to 8 and get your fried dough on. Tell me that ain't awesome. Yeah, the experience is 15 minutes long. That's from right when you start getting on that transport that takes you to where the doors open and all that. And you see the stormtroopers to getting on the ride and to the end. And I heard it goes outdoors. And I've missed a lot of video with the full experience. But, and I know Six Flags and Cedar Fair can't make a 15-minute long experience. Six Flags itself showed that they could do something good with Justice League, and then they stopped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there needs to be more rides like a Cyborg theming-wise, but Cyborg could have been, let's face it, Cyborg could have been done a little bit better. The audio is too low. They could have put more lights, more darkness in it. They probably didn't make it total dark because of safety. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Cyborg. I think it's a great ride. I love it. I'm just saying. Like I said, I'm just saying that you need more stuff. Yep. Christmas at Dollywood premieres Sunday at 8. That's probably Hallmark Channel, because I know Jessica said that she put it on DVR for me, record it. Next in the news, Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean will begin trialing a new option for guests that purchase Thrill Water Park admission that will get them extra time at the popular water slides before other guests. Starting in December, a select number of sailings will be offered a rise and slide pass for guests for only $29. A number of guests who have already purchased a full day pass to Thrill Water Park will enjoy an exclusive hour in the morning before the park officially opens between 8 and 9 a.m. 200 guests will have complimentary breakfast served on the island while they enjoy their exclusive hour of thrills. The new option is being added in response to demand by guests who want to enjoy more time going up and down the popular Perfect Day at Coco Cay attractions. So if you're doing that on the cruise and you want to do that, you got that option. Also, American Dream, the big snow, opens actually tomorrow. It's a 180,000 square foot park. It's totally climate controlled, both 16-story ski slope. You and the kids can take on 4 acres of snowy slopes in a 160-foot vertical drop, 1,000 feet of length covered by 4 surfaces and aerial lifts. And the tickets are on sale now. And I think this is the last tidbit of news. And then we'll just talk about whatever. And then at 9 o'clock, we're getting the hell out of here because my voice is about to die. I'm sure you can tell that by now. Six Flags Great Escape. Last week when we were doing the show, they were having a town meeting. Great Escape was trying to get them to let them build the Adirondack Outlaw in its spot. And the town's going, F you, the people of the town, like, no. They're not winning the battle. So it looks like they're going to probably move the ride to a different part of the park where they're allowed to build it. So that's what it looks like. We don't know for sure. They haven't 100% said that they were. But that's what it's looking like at the moment. I agree that the Goliath needs to be removed. I know it's unique, it's rare. It's unique and rare, not for the right reasons. Parks didn't buy them because they were just problems. It's just the way they were from the get-go. Now, some other parks besides Six Flags have gotten them and had them redone and all that, and they're working fine. The one in New England, well, that one sucks, and it just needs to go. It just needs to go. Yeah, I think if they're going to move it, they're probably going to rename it. Charles, I don't think they're going to keep it the same at the Great Escape, because that was to fit the Ghost Town area. They could probably call it Adirondack something else. The Outlaw will probably have to come off the name. And Jason says, I think here on out, Disney Universal have finally found their footing and will continue making highly immersive attractions, and forever everyone else has to catch up. Here's the problem. Here's Disney, right? Here's Universal. And then everybody else is like, Six Flags, Cedar Fair, they're down. So you got, like, say this up here is Disney, Universal, and then everybody else is here and just keeps going down. Nobody else is even, well, actually, you could go, like, Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, and then everybody over here, and that's how it looks. I think Supergirl will be nice. If anybody likes the Enterprise rides, just a kind of newer twist on it, I think it's a home run. People are getting sick of spinny rides, so they're going to have to come with something else. They're going to have to do water park, coaster, and find something that doesn't spin. Like a dark ride. Doesn't have to spin. Just saying. Doesn't. But yeah, these are all the things that are going on in the industry and going on everywhere. I know this is kind of like a short show, and I really apologize for it. Just my voice can't really handle too much more. I feel bad, but at least I wanted to do something and talk with you guys just even for a little bit. I know usually we're on till 10, and we're rocking it sometimes after 10, and, I just feel bad, I feel bad for having to cut the show earlier than usual, That's not usually something I do, but at least you guys know why. It's not like I'm going, I'm tired, it's all, But anyway, we're going to get out of here. I got to pee like a banshee, and my throat is really killing me. But we will be back next Wednesday. Hopefully, I'm a lot better. I got antibiotics and everything now, so I'm hoping I'm a lot better. I really do. Like, again, I really apologize for cutting it early. Just my throat is dying, and I got to pee. And I'm going to try. I cannot promise. I'm going to try to do Planet Coaster tomorrow night. Gonna try. We'll see. Because I really want to play. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know how it is. I've been slacking on the front of Planet Coaster over the last month, but all right. So anyway, if I do play Planet Coaster, I'll put a link out on Twitter and Facebook, and then if not, I will see you guys Wednesday. And until then, have a good night, have a good weekend, maybe, and I hopefully will be better at the next time. But until next time, everybody, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.